So what's happening? This K, we back in this thing. K so good he sleep with a cut up patron on the tongue. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I was recording this shit. This shit got to 20 minutes. It's a lot of distractions, a lot of interruptions, bro. I had to pause for niggas to do shit. You know, the house is busy. So I'm just gonna freestyle this shit a little bit, you hear me? So, you know, I apologize. I don't have all the tweets. I don't have everything to read out, but I literally just redoing this shit again. I'm doing this straight off the cuff. If I miss some shit, my bad. Anyways, let's get into this thing. That's why I introduced myself in the beginning. I just want to say my shit. I ain't gonna talk about it and then whatever. Anyways, so we need to talk about Meg Thee Stallion and Carl Crawford. If you don't know who Carl Crawford is, I think he used to be in baseball. Then after that, he started a label 1501, and he had people like Meg. Meg was on there. Now, as you've seen with the months happening, especially with the case with Tory Lanez, which we're gonna come back to refer to. But anyways, if you don't know, this is your first video about it. Basically, what happened? They went to Cali, short version. You know, the rest this year I have a playlist called the Saga of Meg and Tory. Just go check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? It's public. Go check that shit out. But basically, they went to Kylie Jenner's party. Some shit was happening. They was arguing. We learned to find out that Tory was messing with her ex best friend Kelsey. You know, Meg and Tory was messing around, sleeping together, whatever. He was fucking both of them. And then basically, she alleges that Tory shot her. And later on, there was a report that she was turned around. She didn't see that nigga actually do it. Then the conclusive DNA evidence said it's inconclusive that Tory's DNA was on the weapon. That's a lot of shit was happening. Patterson Fontaine wants to fight every dude that this is her. Like, it's just a lot of bullshit happening. It's been going on for 2 years. We've just been sitting here like, yo, who did it? What happened? To the point, I'm pretty sure at the beginning everybody was behind Meg, but now we're like, bro, nigga, I don't know what the fuck going on with this situation. And subpoena Kylie Jenner to court, because that would be fucking entertaining as fuck, and I would laugh. But besides all that, we need to talk about this. Now, basically, she's been trying to get out of her deal. She's trying to go with Rock Nation. We see the ties. A lot of artists, me trying to go over there, Bobby Schmurder trying to go over there, Meg Thee Stallion trying to go over there. A lot of these niggas trying to go fuck with Rock Nation. Besides, you know, that's her management, and they probably want to sign over there. But so, besides that, so basically, Meg has this, when you sign a record contract, you have to give them a certain amount of albums before you can go, right? And then, you know, they also have the royalty shit and how much you get off this and all this other shit. They break it down. So basically, Meg delivered a few projects. I don't know if the Tina Snow mixtape or if that was counted as one, or Fever, which was an EP, I think. And then she gave us Good News, and then after Good News, she gave us apparently she gave us Something for the Hotties, which was a compilation album, which there was no promotion for, and I was just like, nigga, that's a thing. I don't even see that shit on fucking Spotify, but I don't search up Meg Thee Stallion, you know. She ain't my cup of tea. That's another debate for another day. You know. So basically that happened. Carl Crawford is like, basically, you still owe us money. You can't get out of this contract. Just either make that nigga buy you out, give us the album with 12 new songs. Because if you look at Something for the Hotties, you could go search it up. I literally did that because I never heard of that project's existence until today. And it's a compilation album. A lot of the songs are old. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? He's like, with at least 12 new songs. And I ain't gonna sit here like there was 12 new songs on that motherfucker. Because there wasn't. Let's keep it a buck, Meg. So again, see, and this is the thing. I agree with Meg, and I don't want a record label to stiff an artist. No way. But at the same time, if that isn't the contract you signed, you gotta do it at the end of the day, or let that nigga Jay-Z buy you out. I'm pretty sure a nigga could buy you out of a project. And she's probably just trying to phone it in, give them a project so she can go on Rock Nation and really turn up and drop like the music she wanna drop. You know, sometimes artists, they make a song like, no, this cold. I'm gonna keep this so I could drop this on, you know what I'm saying, the other thing, the other label, you know what I'm saying, when they out of their deal. So it is what it is. So I ain't mad at it, but at the same time, it is what it is. Now, you know, they're going back and forth. You know, she's saying like, yo, I'm tired of this nigga. I want out of my deal. Let me go. I don't owe you no money. Ask Kevin Lyles for your money, stupid. All this other shit just going crazy on bro, right? And then he's countering back, yo, you could keep that whack-ass mixtape, which probably was, because a lot of them songs we heard, and there was a lot of skits on that motherfucker, too. I was sitting there like, okay, boo, come on, be sick. Nigga, I ain't come here for a little skit. You think I'm gonna pay my little $10.99 for a little skit that's 31 minutes? And no new songs? I think Thought Shit was on there, and that became a big song. But even still, come on, shawty. Come on, shawty. But anyways, that was going on. He was back in his bag. You owe us this with at least 12 new songs. You ain't leaving just yet. He's filing countersuits and lawsuits like, yo, you can't go on any label and drop no new shit until you give us our shit, which it was what it was. I remember when there was a case with Future, right? And he signed to Rocco, and then he got on, he became, Future Hendrix. And then Rocco was like, nigga, I still want the money I'm owed, because he signed him originally. And it's like, yeah, nigga, but you signed a contract with this nigga. So if he gets a certain percentage of some of the makings off this project, you got to give it to him, bro, because it is what it is. And then once they got that business straight, Future's Future. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So that it is what it is sometimes. Yo, we sign these deals, you in a bad position, you still grinding, you broke, no hit single, nothing. These niggas make you and mold you, they turn you up, a little bit, they turn you up. And it's like, yo, nigga, give me what I'm owed. We have seen artists leave. Like I was breaking down in the other video you're not gonna see. Look at NBA Youngboy. This nigga dropped like 30 projects on Atlantic, right? Ever since 38 Baby dropped. That was like, what, 2017? So he dropped that shit, right? That came out. Look at all the albums he's dropped before that. Projects, if you will, he has dropped. They only counted 3 until Death Calls My Name 2018, I think. Top, I think, came out in 2020. I'm not sure when the fuck that came out. And Sincerely Control, that came out last year. But look at all the music he's dropped. And that has been new fucking music that had to get cleared and all this shit. And these niggas is asking for... Why do you think Atlantic King trying to let this nigga go? This nigga's a gold mine to them. They're like, oh, hell, bitch. Nigga, what you want? 23? We'll give you 23 million. Just stay. Just stay, nigga. You giving us bags, okay? Stay, nigga. He's like, all right, give me my master. You want what? He's like, NBA Youngboy like, man, give me my masters. You want what? Excuse me, ma? What? 23 million. That sounds nice. We'll kick it to 25. They ain't trying, because they make money off that nigga. They ain't trying to give it to him, bro. They'll be getting #1 albums and shit. They like, oh, hell no, we ain't giving it to this nigga. Bro, it is what it is. But besides all that, like, so we have this nigga right now. Again, I don't want him to stiff you and bogard Meg and say, oh, this. Because let's face it, the music business is shiesty. I'm not going to sit here and act like this shit ain't shiesty. Niggas ain't do no fuck shit or whatever. It is what it is. But this shit is crazy. With that being said, they kept going back and forth on social media. He's saying this, he's saying that. They was dissing each other. Go get your money, I don't owe you nothing. He's like, show me the paperwork of what I owe. You ain't showing me like shows and shit that you spent on me. You put like your chains on there, like that's an expense or whatever the fuck. And it was just going back and forth to the point bro came out. And cause at some point she like, I'll stop responding. I'm tired of this shit. I'm done responding. She flamed the fan who said, yo, at this point, you're going to have to show us the wounds, which she already did show us. And then her hottie gang. There's the Barbs. I don't know what Cardi calls her squad. The Bacardis. And then we have the hotties going against this man this woman who was like, you got to show us the wounds already. Because, like, let's face it, Megan. You got to be... Yo, Tori kind of looking good. Bro. Especially, and this was the one that was crazy. When the last thing, the fucking record owner, the nigga who signed her to 1501 was like, cause she alluded that, yo, this nigga allegedly is a pill popper, sniffing shit. He's like, oh, I do that? I'm allegedly doing that? And he was like, oh, that's defamation of character or whatever the fuck. Like, he's gonna file another suit against her. But basically, he's like, I'm doing that, but you the bona fide alcoholic who slept with your best friend's man. So at this point, and we all know the rhetoric to that, even Tori saying it and multiple people have been saying it, Kelsey and Tori had a thing, and then Meg and Tori had a thing, and I think she knew about that, but she just wanted to deal with Tori. So with that being said, when the head of the record label, the nigga that signs you, has said that and says you have an alcohol problem, and we know y'all niggas was litty at Kylie Jenner's party, that's why that outburst happened, it's not looking good for your case. It's not. You in court with this nigga, you in court with Tori, You and the baby beefing, like, yo, at some point, like, bro, we just really paying attention. And Tori just chilling. Dropping his little music, just chilling, you know, sipping Mai Tais at the beach or whatever the fuck that little nigga doing. And he chilling. Having a ball. You know what I'm saying? Probably eating popcorn watching this bullshit happen on Twitter. And now we just looking at you bad, bro. Now again, I'm not trying to make her get stiffed out of here. And also think that's fucking wild. Because I do believe, bro, like Kelsey and Tori had a thing and then y'all niggas had a thing and you probably knew your friend was feeling Tori. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck. I feel like that was going on first and then Tori and Meg came around later on. But even with that being said, bro, I'm not here to let like the labels finesse the artists. Yes, at the same time, yes, you signed a deal. Sometimes they allow the deal to get restructured in the middle of you being in the contract. But still, if you honestly just want to get off the label and be done with them, and they're just like, give us an album with 12 songs, give them the fucking album. Because, bro, you going through court, you doing all this bullshit, bro. It'll just really be quicker. Give them an album and leave. And that's it. Look at the Migos, right? Culture One, very good album. It was on what? 300, right? Very good album. But what happened? They did whatever they did. They got off the label. And now they doing their QC shit. They doing their thing. They doing their thing. And that's the thing. Just, yo, give them niggas that album. Because, honestly, you wasting money at this point. You can't really drop music. They're putting injunctions to stop you from dropping music anywhere else. Just give them the fucking album. The features ain't going to sustain you forever. Just give them the fuck at this point, or Jay-Z got to pay them off. Whoever at Roc Nation that really wants you as an artist got to pay them off. Or you got to buy yourself out. If you got that money to buy yourself out of your contract, buy yourself out of your contract at this point. It is what the fuck it is. Also, her saying like, oh, you don't get money off my shows. Hey, nigga, some contracts, niggas sign 360s. They might get a percentage of the show money and the merch money. Let's not be surprised like that shit doesn't happen in the music industry. That's number one. Also, yeah, with the back to the court shit, with your record label head insinuating, yes, you are an alcoholic, and yes, you did that shit. When niggas mention that, every time niggas talk about that shit with Meg don't say shit. So even your record label head saying this shit now, it looks bad. It does. Let's keep it a buck. So at this point, Meg, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. Bro, just honestly, and I gotta keep it a buck with you. That compilation, bro, I seen some skits. I seen some 1 minute songs on there. Come on, shawty. Come on. You ain't no drill rapper. 1 minute. Bro, you at least gonna need like 3 minutes to talk about you wanna fuck a nigga for 4 hours. That's what you be doing on the last one. Bro. And see, that doesn't even help your case either with some of the music you be dropping. I'm like, hey, with this nigga saying that, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It might add up. It kind of adds up a little bit. Now, you could say she's portraying an image and all this other shit, but I'm like, let's not act like Meg. Hey, Meg ain't trying to fuck some niggas. Let's keep it a buck. You know, she kind of had the ugly duckling story, and now she turning up on niggas and she doing her thing, which, understandable. I would do that too. But, bruh, this ain't looking good. This ain't looking good. And the fact you ain't even finished your Tory Lanez shit and you got this going on as well, and you going to court as well. Hey, shawty, listen. The heat ain't gonna last there forever. The buzz ain't gonna be there forever. Ask Lil Xan, but that's a story for another day, shawty. But that's all I gotta say about this situation. What do you think about it? You think Meg was doing too much? You think Carl was doing too much? You think they both had valid points? What you feel? Put that shit in the comments down below. But besides all that, hang back a little bit. Check out the links in the description. Watch the other videos I got. And you already know it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. Signing off for today. And I'm off for this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like and subscribe if you want to hit a little bit more. You hear me? Shalom, Zoom, peace, shout out, gang. Aye.